guys, welcome back to my channel. So today it's going to be a little bit different. It's a favourites video, but I'm doing a challenge with my friend Neve. I'll leave her channel down below. And we are doing a full face using our July favourites. So I know that we're like a week into August and this video is very late, but I've been just like all over the place, really busy. Today's the first chance I've had to sit down and film it, so I'm like ready to get this full face on, show you some favourites. It's a little bit of a change from like a normal favourites video, but I'm excited to do it. So without further ado, let's jump straight in. So I'm starting off with this NYX Jumbo Pencil. This is the shade Strawberry Milk, and this is probably, I know that I always use these pencils, but this has probably been my favourite shade lately to use. I've been really liking like pinks and reds on my eyes lately, so this is the go-to one, like my go-to base if I'm using those colours. I mean, to be fair, like I've never used one of these NYX Jumbo Sticks and not liked it, but this shade is just perfect for like what I'm doing today, and I've been loving it a lot throughout July, so yeah. Today's eye makeup look is going to be very simple. Basically throughout July I didn't really wear a lot of makeup. I wore quite a bit over like the British Star Collective weekend, and then I was straight away on holiday, and on holiday we were just sat in the caravan all day, and I was like, I'm just letting my face live. Give it a break. Like I didn't wear makeup at all that week. Then when I came back I wasn't really doing anything, and I'm not really one for sitting around the house in makeup if I'm not going somewhere. Like I feel like it's a bit of a waste of makeup more than anything else. Not because I don't like doing it, but like it's a bit of a waste. So yeah, I've been really living for like simple, quick looks, like not a lot of products, just getting it done, get it done quickly, you know, that's what I'm living for right now. So yeah. So next I'm taking the Urban Decay Electric palette, and I'm taking this bright pink shade right here. This is the shade Savage. This palette, I adore this palette. I love colour, as you all know. But like I find myself reaching for this more and more when I want to do something fun, but then some of the shades are so nice just for everyday wear, which is so random. I mean, like, it's not your stereotypical everyday palette, but you can incorporate these shades into more casual looks. Trust me. So yeah, I'm just going in with Savage. I'm just taking that on the tip of this fluffy brush, tapping it off and just blending this through the crease. And then I'm just going to put that on my lower lash line as well. So I'm aware that this looks a bit mad right now. I feel like eyeshadow always looks a little bit mad before you put face makeup on. But the next step and the final, well not the final step, but like the final eyeshadow step, I'm going to take this glitter. So this is a pressed glitter from Prima Makeup. I don't have a name for this, I'll try and find one. But I got this in a goodie bag from the British Star Collective. How many times am I going to bring up the British Star Collective? But it was just such a good event. I'll leave me a vlog down below in case you haven't seen it yet. But these pressed glitters take pressed glitter to like a whole new level. Like I love glitter eyes, pressed glitter, don't get me wrong, but these are just so like, I hate this word, but they're so like creamy, like they just are so soft, and like they pick up really easily. I don't know if you can see that. Let's focus. So I have just been loving these because literally if you just put a little bit of the NYX pencil on, a colour through the crease and some glitter on your lid, you're pretty much good to go. I'm going to add a little bit of liner and some mascara, not even lashes. But yeah, I've been loving this, and I've got a couple of these in different colours and I reach for them all the time. And I'm literally just going to put some on with my finger. So I've got some on my finger and I'm just going to dab it on the lid area of my eye, my lid. I've just realised as well, this look that I'm doing, I actually wore one day the British Star Collective, and I posted a photo on Instagram, and a lot of people asked me like to do a tutorial on the look. So this is essentially what I'm doing. This was the easiest look I think I've ever created, but yeah, this is essentially that look as well. So if you were after that look, then this is it. So once that glitter's on there, that's all I'm doing in terms of eyeshadow. I am now going to go in with this Tarte Sex Kitten liner. This is another favourite. I've been loving liners like this. I used to be a full-on like gel liner or nothing kind of gal, but I realised after using this that gel liners requires so much effort compared to this. So I'm just going to put this in my lower waterline and my upper waterline, smudge it out a little bit on the bottom. I'm not putting anything else on the lid. I like it quite bright and open. And then we're going with my favourite mascara. And then I'm just taking the other side of this is a little like, what's the word? It's like a little sponge for blending and buffing that out, and just on the bottom I'm going to buff that out a little bit. I can't even speak today, I'm having a minute. And then next I'm going to jump straight in with mascara. So again, this is from Tarte. This is their Light Camera Lashes mascara. So I got a sample of this originally with an order I'd done from the Tarte website. And I was a little bit like, oh, I don't know if I like it or not. I'm not really a mascara kind of gal. I do prefer false lashes, but like can't always be bothered with the faffing that like false lashes require. Do you know what I mean? I'm so awkward. So I started using this a bit more and I actually love it. So let me show you the applicator. So this is what the one looks like. It's really thin, the bristles are nice and thin, and I prefer something like this. It's smaller and I feel like I've got more control with it. So I just put a couple of coats of this on and I just like live for the simple look. I'm not about overcomplicated looks all the time, truly, I'm not. Don't get your hair caught in it though, not a good idea. And once you're done with that, that is literally it for the eyes. So let's move on to my face favourites. So straight onto face, I am going to go in with my Too Faced Hangover Primer. I feel like this features in like every favourites video, well it should do, but it's just the best primer that I've ever used, hands down. Like, it just makes my skin feel so good. Like, I like my skin to feel moisturised. I don't want to put makeup on and my skin feel dry, and this is so moisturising and it just creates the perfect base. And the fact that it smells like coconuts is just a bonus. Then going in with my NYX HD Concealer in CW03 to colour correct. I do this in every look, but I do have a lot of like purpley blue pigmentation under my eyes that just needs a bit of correcting. And this is just the perfect thing for it, so I'm just going to blend that out with a brush. Then I'm taking these Topshop Glow Drops in the shade Phoenix. I have been obsessed with these, literally obsessed, so it's a bit awkward to hold the bottle and do it. I'm not like putting full drops on my face, I'm just dabbing it on lightly, just in this kind of space right here. Not a lot is required, just a little bit. And then again, I'm going to blend that out with that same brush that I was using it before. I feel like I should apologise for my hair today, right? So I washed it last night and I couldn't be able to dry in it, so I just let it dry on its own. But once I let it dry on its own, it was really hard to straighten, and I just wasn't feeling straightening it, like being truthful. So I just straightened the front of it, hoping that I could like hide all of the frizz at the back, but I'm not doing a very good job. I can see it myself in the monitor. Like, who am I trying to fool? Look at the back of my head, it's a mess. Oh, it's a good job you all know what I'm like. Then moving on to foundation, I am using the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea foundation. I honestly have never used a foundation that I've loved as much as this one. There's just something about Tarte products. I realised that I've used like 100 Tarte products in this video, but there really is just something about Tarte products that speaks to my soul. So next for concealer, again from Tarte, I'm using the Rainforest of the Sea Aqua Sealer. This and the foundation just go really well together. I also promise that Tarte are not sponsoring this video. I wish Tarte would sponsor one of my videos though, that would be cool. No, but I'm loving their products right now, and you know, when you love a product you've just got to shout about it, haven't you really? I'm just going to set this in place, but the setting powder that I'm using is not a favourite, so I'm not going to show it to you. Yeah, if you want to know, like, leave a comment and I'll tell you. It's just one that I'm trying to use up so I can buy a new one that is a favourite, if that makes sense. Like, one that I've used in the past and then I didn't rebuy it, but I wish I'd rebought that one instead of bought this one, but it's not my favourite. I hope that that made some sort of sense. So next, moving on to contour and bronzing, I am using this bronzer from Too Faced. This is the little packaging. So this is the Chocolate Soleil bronzer in medium deep. It's a matte bronzer. So I'm just going to use this to contour with and kind of like bronze up my cheeks a little bit. And then also on my forehead. I love this because it's quite buildable. I feel like sometimes with contouring powders and contouring products, you put it on and it goes on really heavy, but if you kind of put too much in one area, no matter how much you blend, it's obvious where that first like touch of the brush was, if that makes sense. So say if you had bronzer on it and you did this on your cheek and then started blending, sometimes it's still obvious where that initial contact was, and I hate that because it just makes your face look muddy. With this, it's nice and soft and it is really blendable, so you can just keep going over it and building it up, and it doesn't leave that like initial brush mark, which we don't want. Then for blush, I'm going to use this from Pixie by Petra. This is their multi-balm in Baby Petals, so you can use this on your cheeks and your lips. I'm not really a big fan of it on my lips, it's like too pale for the lip colour that I like prefer, but I absolutely love it on my cheeks. So I just take some on my finger, just like this, and then just dab it on and blend out. I'm always a little bit weary of cream cheek products. I just find sometimes that they don't like stay on your face, or they look a bit iffy. I don't know, I was never a fan, but this has changed my opinion completely. It blends in so nice, it just like melts into your skin like perfectly. I never feel the need to put powder on top of it. You can, and I have done sometimes, but I know I can just leave it and it'll stay on all day. This is like the perfect shade for me, which is always a bonus, like when you get a good shade, you know, that just makes you feel good, like you know that it looks good on your skin. I'm chatting so much shit in this video, but yeah, I am obsessed with this. Like Pixie at the minute, I feel like they're just killing it with all of their products and they've done no wrong. So I have just put Bake On really lightly for today. So while that is setting, I'm going to go in with highlighter. So this is the Too Faced Sweet Peach Highlighting Palette. I feel like I don't need to say a lot about this because there was so much hype around it, everyone loved it, and I completely understand why. It's just like the highlighter in this is, to me, the ideal highlighter, the ideal formula, colour. Somebody's at the door. Say hi! Sorry about that brief interruption from my dog there. So yeah, back to highlight. So I'm just taking this on this fan brush from Zoeva, and I'm just taking it a little bit at a time. And I've literally been putting it like right in this kind of area here. I find that it makes me look more awake and like my face look a bit brighter. And just putting that on there, like that. And a little bit down at the bridge of my nose. And then I always use my finger just to put a little tiny bit on the tip as well. And then lastly, just brush it ever so lightly on the brow bone. So when I wore this look at the British Style Collective, I wore it with a different lip, or with a red lip, which I have been loving, but for the purpose of today's video, I'm going to show you the lip combo that I've been living for throughout July. So starting off with this from Pixie Beauty again, this is their Skin Treat Nourishing Lip Polish. So basically, it comes like this. And I don't know if you can see, it's got like little bristles on the top of it, like little rubber bristles. So you just squeeze a little bit of the product to the top and then rub it on like a lip balm, but the little bristles kind of exfoliate your lips as well. Then moving on to lip liner, I'm using this nude one from Gerard Cosmetics. And then last but not least, I am taking this lipstick from Charlotte Tilbury. This is Penelope Pink. And I'm just going to really quickly wipe this bake away and finish off as per usual with setting spray. The final product is again from Pixie. This is their Makeup Fixing Mist with rose water and green tea. I've been loving this. It's like skincare and makeup combined, and I like products that do something for your skin as well as helping your makeup. So I just give a few spritzes of this. And that is it. Yeah, so that's it for this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. I know it was a little bit different, but I think it's sometimes good to like show your favourites in action. I know that meant that there was no skincare favourites in this video, so maybe if you'd like just a skincare favourites video in general, not even like an end of month favourite, then leave me a comment down below and let me know if that is something you would want to see. Don't forget to check out Neve's video as well. I can't wait to see what favourites she's been using to create hair look. But yeah, I had a lot of fun doing this video. Makes a change, like doing something a bit different on a normal style of video. I love doing favourites videos, but it was nice to kind of show you the products in action. And as I say, you could definitely wear this look with a red lip as well. Not necessarily red, you could wear it with any lip, but I have been loving nude lips lately. This combo in particular is really giving me life right now. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you did, and until next time, I'll see you guys soon. Bye!